And I'm not finding it anywhere.
To be honest with you, I'm not certain what to tell you on Okay, so, hi, yes, here we are, and as you can see, we have changed the furniture around. It looks different. Take off my computer glasses. Or, hello, I wear computer glasses now, because I are old and have age-onset presbyopia. One of my favorite words in the English language, presbyopia. Gotta love it. For a brief moment, I wasn't certain I had the thing to do the stream with. But here we are. And I think that's cool. I want to welcome y'all back. It's certainly been a complicated process getting everything together. Thank you. The snow is about... We've got between 4 and 6 inches here. Now, we're in, like, one of the northern part of San Antonio. So, that's cool. That's all right. I'm running late, too. So, we're all doing well here. As you can see, we've rearranged the furniture. I put all the chat stuff over here now. And pictures will appear over here now. And the titles are up here. And, well, that's kind of it. The reason for all that transitioning. Aha, look at that. The titles work. The reason for all that is that I changed out from one computer to another. Now, the old computer, I have the old hard drive right here. And I was going to use this USB adapter. Yes, I know I'm being heckled by my Alexa device.
6 p.m. to Thursday, February
Stop.
18th, 6 a.m. The current weather is 30 degrees Fahrenheit with partly sunny skies.
30 degrees.
Tonight, you can expect cold temperatures.
Cold temperatures.
Below 8 degrees.
8 degrees. Yikes. But this is the hard drive from the old computer. And I was going to use this thing right here to connect it. And it doesn't have enough power. So what I need to do is get a toaster, which is actually just a dock that allows you to drop this thing in like a slice of bread. And I'll probably be able to grab all the stuff out of that. But it doesn't look like we're going to be going into the office anytime soon. At least not for the next few days. Why? Because it's snowy and icy and real cold and stuff. So instead what we'll do is we'll just distract ourselves by being over here. We are doing okay. We are in a fortunate part of San Antonio, apparently. We have not had a lot of power outages. We've only had one early. We had some of our pipes not have water go through. And then we had some pipes where it was working fine. And so we're doing okay. We are doing okay. So let's, having established all of that, we are fine. How are you? We're fine. Another nice thing is with the chat over on this side, I don't have to be all the way over to that side in order to be seen. While we're playing, as we go with our first song, because today the shower in the master bathroom wasn't working because the water had frozen in the pipes. So I came upstairs. This is the second floor of our house, Odoroki. Far more house than we thought we were going to need before the pandemic, but about as much house as we're going to need during the pandemic, apparently. And I took a shower in the shared bathroom. It's up here. And fortunately, we had enough. We had a plethora of little shower things. So it really felt like I was in a hotel room for a while. I was in a strange shower. Well, this hotel room's got a lot of stuff. A laundry bag and a shoe shine cloth. 32 hangers and a touch-tone phone with a light that comes on when I ain't home. I ain't home, I ain't home. You better leave a message, 'cause I ain't home. Camping out in my house, but feeling like a dog. It's weird, but we're working with it. They got an air conditioner for when I'm hot, a radiator for when I'm not. 2 big chairs sitting side by side with a holy Bible and a TV guide. TV guide, a TV guide. Great God Almighty, it's a TV guide. I got a second story view from curb to curb. I got a sign that reads, "Do not disturb." A monogram towel and a bucket of ice. A chest of drawers and a mirror that lies. Mirror that lies, mirror that lies. That couldn't be me in that gorilla disguise. True story. When I first heard this song, I thought it was Mirror That Lights. Because they do have lights on the mirrors in hotels. They got a room service menu for food and drink, a porcelain throne and an aluminum sink, 2 big pillows to rest my head, a magic fingers and a king-size bed. Here we go. Put in the quarter, turn out the lights. Magic fingers make you feel alright. Feel alright, feel alright. Magic fingers make you feel alright. Girl. Well, this old hotel's alright with me. They pay the postage if you lose the key. This hotel room's got a lot of stuff, but I do believe I've had enough. Called my baby, said, "Now don't you pout. I'm a-checking my bags and I'm headed out." Soon as you hang up the telephone, stick a candle in the window, I'm a-coming home. Coming home, coming home. Stick a candle in the window, I'm a-coming home. Coming home, coming home. Stick a candle in the window, I'm a-coming home. This Hotel Room by Mr. James Buffett. Jimmy Buffett. I grew up listening to Jimmy Buffett songs, and now I am making you all listen to them as well. Of course, it's not me. It's not Buffett doing it. It's me doing it. But when I do it, I do my best to sound like Jimmy Buffett. And that's a roundabout way of explaining it's not a new song, but it may be one you haven't heard, because I haven't done a lot of them. I do a lot of Jimmy Buffett covers. I will admit that readily, because I am a Parrot Head fan. I'm a Parrot Head, which is a Jimmy Buffett fan. He likes to play what he likes to call Gulf and Western, but a lot of his stuff is really, really easy to play on a ukulele, which makes me think that maybe he used the ukulele to compose it. You never know. So the next thing I'm going to do is check my notes to remind myself what song I'm going to do before I hit the button. Yes. Today I am, in fact, going to be challenging myself with a couple of songs I haven't done a lot lately, and, more importantly, 2 different sets of rhythms, which is just, it could kill me. 3, actually. We're going to do 3 different sets of rhythms and new songs, and I got to remember all of them. I'm getting older. My brain's not working as well as it used to, so not even the sacred disclaimer that I am not very good at this is going to be sufficient protection, I fear. So what we will do is with song 2, this is based on something I saw on the internet, where octopi will just punch fish for no reason. Just because they can. You just imagine this octopus sitting in the ocean just... And I thought, you know what, that needs a song. That's true. Oh, I can only imagine. I gotta remember how to do this. When this is... I literally had to go look up the song in order to play it again, and I didn't have it written down. I didn't have the chords written down anywhere. I knew that I had done the song, but it was on this hard drive right here. I can't... No, it doesn't work. Fortunately. I think this is it. FishPuncher the octopus punches fish. FishPuncher the octopus pugilist. He wants to start a fight, don't know how to do it right. Oh, FishPuncher the octopus. He punches. He punches. FishPuncher the octopus punches fish. FishPuncher the octopus pugilist. He hasn't got a beef, beats a fish just to get relief. Oh, FishPuncher the octopus punches. He punches. FishPuncher the octopus punches fish. FishPuncher the octopus pugilist. He wants to pick a fight. He's got all night. FishPuncher the octopus punches. He punches. FishPuncher the octopus punches fish. FishPuncher the octopus pugilist. FishPuncher the octopus. He punches. He punches fish. I think it's actually sillier the second time I had to write it. FishPuncher the octopus. Part of my... I have no idea why I wrote that, but the internet inspired me, which will eventually go into an EP, which I will call, for want of a better name, The Internet Writes My Songs. I should mention, I don't have a graphic for it, but I'm not going to do it anyway. Of course, our official, unofficial sponsor, Ray's House of Monoliths. Get yourself a monolith. Put it out for everyone to see. Yeah, get yourself a monolith. The absurdity will set you free. It doesn't really matter whose party that you're with. So let's all make it weird. Get yourself a monolith. Ray's House of Monoliths, we deliver. Just don't ask how. Get yourself a monodream. I haven't written the rest of that song, but I knew that if I didn't do it, someone over here would mention the monodreams. I've been learning to anticipate my audience, by golly. Oh. So, hi, how are you? Honestly now, I really do have a bunch of different songs here that are all really seriously different, which is just fascinating to stare at and try to figure out how and why, in my mind, because I wrote these all. I just don't know how it is I managed to put them all together sometimes. And this has not been the easiest 2 months in the world to deal with, especially after something that has not been the easiest, 12 months to deal with. But, you know, we're going to keep doing it. This next one is a much gentler song. See? Gentler. Almost a waltz. Because I saw this out at the Isle of Wight Museum out in Virginia. There is what is credited as being the world's oldest edible ham. Now, I want to qualify that. edible ham. Because theoretically, this is still fit for public consumption. What happened is, at the Gwaltney Foods factory, back in the 1902, as it says right there, this ham was cured, and then apparently just kind of like lost in the ham curing facility, and 20 years went by. And Mr. Pembroke Gwaltney decided that this was going to be his, and I'm not making this phrase up, pet ham. Pet ham. Someone out there is going to use that for something, I know. Doesn't have to be me, it could be you. And he put a collar on it and a tag, as you see here in this illustration. And he took it around to county fairs and festivals. It was his mascot. And it currently sits in the Isle of Wight Museum, along with a few other things. And there is actually a webcam that allows people to monitor the world's oldest edible ham. It is a ham cam. Yes, I've been told that I should write something on that too, and we'll get there eventually. But this will be a nice little aperitif. Between the frenetic and what comes afterwards, because I'm going to do Werewolf. It's the world's oldest edible ham, a token of how things could be. The world's oldest edible ham, we could eat it, but should we? Down 1902, down at Gwaltney Foods, a ham was lost in the cooler. 2 decades did pass with it offsetting gas, and Pembroke declared it the ruler. It's the world's oldest edible ham, a token of how things could be. The world's oldest edible ham, we could eat it, but should we? He colored that ham and said, well, my man, you're gonna be my pet creation. I'll take you to fairs, and under my care, there'll be a grand ham celebration. It's the world's oldest edible ham, a token of how things could be. The world's oldest edible ham, we could eat it, but should we? Out in Old Virginia, the ham sits in livery, along with the world's oldest peanut. True story. Though it looks the samey, it's probably quite gamey, but people pay money to see it, or watch it on the webcam. Everybody! It's the world's oldest edible ham, a token of how things could be. The world's oldest edible ham, we could eat it, but should we? We'll do that one more time. Couples all skate. It's the world's oldest edible ham, a token of how things could be. The world's oldest edible ham, we could eat it, but should we? Probably not. Yes, well, Black Betty ham cam. That's correct. In case anyone's wondering, Ashley, I have been subjecting Ashley and a number of people on Facebook to variations of Whoa Black Betty everything for years, and I actually have an entire Whoa Black Betty song, which is gradually growing to collapse under its own weight. I don't perform it here because I'm not sure what the chords would be. And to be honest, I don't have the snare and the hi-hat, which is very important for the Black Betty song. So we come once again to the moment you've all been waiting for. That's right, the last song in the set. Before we get there, related to the last song in the set, I am going to be pitching my goofy little musical presentation to Texas Furry Fiesta. They are going to be having their online virtual con near the end of the month in March. So instead of it being the end of February, beginning of March, which is what it was last year, their virtual con will be... let me take a look at the calendar real quick. Why not? I have a calendar. I can look at it. It will be somewhere in the vicinity of the 26th, the 27th, and the 28th. 27th and 28th of March. I believe that to be the case. You might want to check their website to make sure. And I'm going to pitch this, whatever this is. And I will do a bunch of songs and a bunch of babbling, and we will see if we can get people on the chat for it. Because I absolutely adore talking to y'all while I'm doing this. Because if I don't, then it's just me rambling. Okay, it usually is me rambling, but that's not the point. Well, Black Betty is a sing-prov warm-up? Really? I was not aware of that. All right. Well, clearly, Jen, you and I are going to have to compare notes, because I have like, I have pages of this stuff. Really do. But this particular song that I'm going to do, which is the last song in the set, is in fact a song I wrote specifically because I did Texas Furry Fiesta, and I was hoping that pre-pandemic this was going to be my gateway into more conventions and stuff. I have a lot of songs that involve animals. Now, I didn't when this started. I've got Platypus Postman. I've got Kaiju Coffee, of course. This one... Okay, I have a couple of songs about animals. I'm sure I have more, I'm just not thinking of them off the top of my head. Because it's been a long and complex year, and I've suffered a number of blows to the head over the years. But this one was written because I needed a song that would work at a Anthropomorphics fan festival. And I'm dating a werewolf, which has yet another weird set of chords, still making extensive use, I might add, of the seventh chords, which are some of my favorite in the whole wide world. But if I remember correctly, it's going to... Wait a minute. Yeah, I had to remind myself. It finally happened to me, I found someone. Yeah, I didn't think it could come true, but I found me a life companion, so the same thing could happen to you. I mean, our life together is wonderful. Think we're gonna get serious soon. We really got a good thing going, but it gets real freaky when we hit a full moon. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel a woo. It's like I'm awake in a beautiful daydream, yo. They really have improved my days. I'm still really startled they found me here. Guess we'll have to see how all this plays. They don't smile a few things that I adore. This relationship is gonna go far. I mean, I get all squishy when they stick their head out of the window when we're driving back far. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel a woo. Now I ain't saying that things are perfect yet. No, the challenges will always be there. But we work our way through our problems now. And it usually kinda all turns out fair. I mean, I don't like fighting my partner now, so I learned me this one little trick. If things get heavy and we get into a fight, all I gotta do to win is throw a stick. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel a woo. So now Now you know the whole darn crazy story here. How my life just felt right upside down. And I might not sound like my mind's too clear. Gotta know that I ain't wearing a frown. I mean, I know that I hit me the jackpot, y'all. That's the reason why I'm singing this song. And although we know it could take a lot of work, when a single little thing's gone right. Oh. Ah. Ah. Hairball. I'm dating a werewolf. Oh, yes, it's true. I'm dating a werewolf. I feel a woo. Yeah, that was me. Yeah. And so we come trudging through the snow, uphill both ways, past the mound where we think we might have left the cat. Always bring your pets indoors. To the end of a snowbound but still cheerful Tobias the Adequate Troubadork show. Thank you for hanging out with me again. With the new furniture, I think it went up pretty well. You might also notice, here's an interesting side note. The computer that I'm using now, which is over there, on the other side of this, it has a better graphics card than the computer I was using before. And consequently, when I turned everything on, I didn't have to go through the process of adjusting the exposure and the white balance and all that other stuff. It actually, it worked. This is what it's like to use current equipment, apparently. So we've rearranged a number of things, including, of course, all of the commercial paraphernalia. Tip jar is up here. PayPal.me/theadequate. Venmo @theadequate, of course. We have Eric, Robert, Rick, Emily, and Miranda to thank for donating to the cause in this manner. I also have my incredibly, terrifyingly amazing Patreon patron peoples. And that's Jen, Joe, Alexi, Austin, Chris, Teppo, Shay, Linda, Ann, Stephen, Rob, Alicia, Relly, BK, Fretchard, Brian, and Lorene. Any money that comes into the tip jar goes to trying to improve this show and make it more technically sound and also make it more entertaining to be near. I'm going to stay with a technical thing. I'm going to stay with OBS. I tried going to Streamlabs OBS, and it just wasn't working for me. I was not showing, did not have a lot of faith in it, and I'd have to pay even more money to use that one. But we are using Restream, the fancy Restream IO, and we are using much better technology here, and it all seems to be working out nicely. And I thank you all for supporting me on this. This also helps pay the rent for theadequate.com, by the way. Speaking of which, check this out. Look at all that content. Look at that, all that information right there, man. Theadequate.com is, of course, the website, your one-stop shop for all things Tobias. Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I am @theadequate. TikTok and Tumblr, I am @TobiasTheAdequate, and I have misspelled it. That's all right. We can fix this. We have the ability to fix it right now, as a matter of fact. Check this out. Tobias the Adequate. Really? Well, again, it's not a Troubadork show without some kind of weird technical food-for-all. Tobias the Adequate, TikTok and Tumblr, SoundCloud.com/Matthew-Laguerre, and check out THUD Bucket wherever you can find it. It's on Facebook, it's on YouTube, it's on every streaming media service. We're working on more videos. We've got 2 out. We're probably going to get 2 more going pretty soon here. I've got some more shoots to do, but I have to do some of those shoots outside where right now it is really stinking cold. So we're not doing them yet. And that, my friends, is everything. Not bad, huh? It's a little tighter design. So yeah. Thank you for hanging out with me again. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Stay warm, especially here in Texas, where we have our own power grid, but we're not prepared for this crap anyway. And even do understand this. Yes, some wind turbines are freezing up. There are other things that are going on as well. So do not point the finger entirely at the wind people. Wind is a good thing. We have a hell of a lot of it. We just weren't prepared for cold wind, apparently. And that will now change, because Texas is... We learn from our mistakes in everywhere except politics. There, I said it. Stay warm, stay safe. Y'all have been wonderful. I have been Tobias the Adequate, and I thank you once again for encouraging my behavior. Check out the closing screen now. Y'all take care. Aloha. See ya. It still works. It's amazing. Yeah. By the way, Margaret Trouth did the graphic. That Tobias there, that's hers. Peggy is